Our project for today is giving some maintenance to this 1997 Ford F350 Power Stroke diesel. The symptoms I'm getting with this truck is the transmission slips, and I took it to a mechanic and he told me that the speed sensor that is in top of the axle over here has gone bad. He said the sensor is working, it's just the connector that is bad. So I went out and got the new connector, which is this one, and I'm gonna splice the original wires and use these to make the connection and then install it. So let me show you guys how I'm gonna do that, if I can get this gimbal working. So first I'm just gonna remove, oh boy, sorry about that. Nope, the other way. Remove the sensor. So I already kind of had taken it off before and remove some of the loom so that I can get to the wires. I think it might just slip out. Yep. So this is the sensor. The connector. This is what's bad, so I was told. So hopefully that's it. Let me show you, where does it connect to? That's the speed sensor. This one. The sensor's good, the connection's bad. So let me come out of here and show you how I'm going to splice this. I gotta mention that before I do that, cutting that wires, you definitely want to disconnect your batteries. You don't want to accidentally fry anything else. So keep in mind, these trucks have 2 batteries. So I'm going to loosen up the negative connection. I don't know why this phone never wants to focus automatically. Get a screwdriver. It's easier with 2 hands, but I want to show you. I don't think this is important to see. Just loosen it up, just like that. And tuck it away so it doesn't come back and make connection. That's one. And this one I already had loosened it. So just gotta pull it off. That's 2. All right. Now let's go cut wires. Okay, so now we're underneath the truck. Like I said, this is the sensor I'm replacing. Not the sensor, the connector to the sensor. I'm not going to cut them exactly as the wire is. I'm going to cut one exactly, and so that the connections won't be right next to each other. And you'll see what I mean in a minute. So I like just to bend it just a little bit to make it a tighter fit in there. Because I don't know if you can see in there. And just make sure it pushes all the way in. And then I'm going to crimp it. Give it a small tug and it's in there for good. These are heat shrink, so I'll come back with the heater. Then, you know, I really don't know which is which. I don't know if it does matter, but that was the green, so I'm going to connect this to the green. Just matching the way the sensor looks to what's already there. Hopefully this will fix my transmission problems. We'll see. Okay. Now this one, so the two blue connectors won't be next to each other. I cut this one shorter here. Where's my other? I got two out. Guess I didn't. Now this one, come over here. That's the old one. Little tug to stay together. That's what we want. And this is what I mean. You see, I didn't want the two connectors to be next to each other, because if you put them next to each other, they make a bigger bulk. So this way it's separate. Where is my right? And these are shrink wrap, supposedly. They're shrinking, but it's not as shit like I thought it would. Then again, it's 30-some degrees out here. I have to. Let me work on one end first. Let's see when I run out of gas. And I sure don't want to go inside. it's not shrinking the way I want it to, so they lied to me. So I'll get some electrical tape. Just want to make these watertight. I don't know if it'll be, but this is the best. I don't have any regular shrimp wraps with me. If you know a better way, maybe some would say soldering these together. Probably is a better way, but I do have a solder. And working under here with a solder probably be really difficult. Okay. The loom that came out of this truck I will be reusing. I cut it. It's really brittle. So I'm going to try to put it back in here, which is going to be really hard. I might just have to get some a new loom, because I can see this is going to be a nightmare. Yep. I'll get some new loom, put it in there, and then have these wires covered. Alright, so that's how I spike these wires back together. And I will get some new of this so I can cover these real good, but run the wires and put it back on the switch, and hopefully that fixed the problem. I'm going to change the oil on the diff. Stay tuned for that video. And I'll be fixing the sway bars. As you can see, these rubbers are really gone, and so are these. So stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching.